Hey folks, this is Brandon, the Chatsworth Herper, coming to you from Southern California. I'm out here with my friend Max Robert.
Hello.
And we're out here to look nice and early in the morning. As you can see, there's plenty of cloud cover behind us. And hopefully we'll find a lot of snakes underneath some tin. Let's hope to see if we can find a lot of them today. Nice, first snake of the day, and looks like a juvenile Southern Pacific. Maybe, I don't know, a year or two old. Not a little baby, but still a good size one. We're just gonna leave him as is, and when we come back, he'll probably be out a little more so you guys can get a better look at him. But yeah, first snake of the day. Very nice. Not here, but much further down.
Wow.
Really? Oh yeah. Oh, these are nice looking burrows. Definitely, you can see rat scat even here too. No. Nothing. No. No. Yeah. So I doubt there's anything underneath this thing.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wait, gopher, gopher. Right here.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? Good spot. I couldn't even see him from my angle.
Nice. I got a good shot from right here.
You got a better view from here.
I'm just getting a couple of shots here. That's good. Nice. Oh yeah. Our second snake for the day is a beautiful gopher snake. I'd say subadult.
Yeah, definitely subadult. Probably 2 years old.
Yeah.
And it's cool while he's under here because it's really cold, so he's not moving much. He's waiting for it to get warm.
I actually noticed he's got a bright orange kind of tail, doesn't he?
Yeah, a really colorful one for the species.
Yeah.
And he's under this burrow that obviously has rodent activity too. You can see like the nests over here, and then all this stuff is either bedding or food that wood rats and different rodents have brought in.
Actually, speaking of which, I noticed that the wood rats seem to use like the dry grasses as the bedding, and this one could potentially be food.
Yeah, probably is food. It's really dry, so I don't know if they're gonna eat it at this point, but yeah, they definitely bring that in there. So whenever you see these fresh things like this under like trash and stuff, that means that there are rodents there.
And when you get rodents, you get snakes.
Yeah.
Though you'll never see them together.
Yeah, because some people don't know this, but yeah, if rodents have the upper hand, they'll actually inflict harm on snakes because, you know, they know snakes are bad and don't want them around. So snakes can get nasty injuries if rats are able to get them, which is why in zoos they actually don't feed live rodents to snakes because, you know, it can cause, you know, health injuries to snakes. And it's also more traumatic for the mice if everything works out right. So,
well, that's why for my pet snake Soutern, who's a 5-foot corn snake, I've stopped feeding her small rats because I gave her a live one once because I figured it would help her stimulate that feeding response or that hunting instinct. And unfortunately, when she grabbed this rat, the rat managed to get a bite on her neck.
Yeah.
Leaving a big scar and bleeding things. And I was thinking the worst, but thank God she's a tough girl.
Yeah, so
and,
rodents are not completely defenseless against snakes. It is a battle, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually going to grab him.
Okay.
Since he's going to be probably a reasonable guy to hold. Oh yeah, he's really cold. Yikes.
Like, how cold do you think he or she is?
I'd say among the coldest ones I've found at this spot, for sure.
Really? Because, I mean, she's only starting to get active because you picked it up, and you can see the tongue.
Well, she wasn't completely inactive. I mean, he or she is not completely inactive because she's flicking the tongue and moving around. But her tendency is to curl up in a ball like this, which usually I've found they do when they're really cold.
Really?
Because they can't move around much, so it's kind of a defense to keep their you know, head hidden. But she's definitely warming up now because of me.
Yeah, because of course, our body warmth, or your body warmth in this case. Beautiful. Nice. Second snake of the day is a beautiful San Diego gopher.
Actually get a good view of the bottom of their face too.
I just noticed that at the bottom of the face or underneath the chin is kind of white. Yeah. And the rest of the body is kind of buttery yellow.
You can also see where the tail and the body meet, right? You can see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now she's covering up with her body.
Yeah, but
yeah,
yeah. Snakes are not just a head and a tail; they have a body as well.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I don't see anything in the corner. All right. Oop, rattler.
Nice. Finally.
Yeah, nice big one too.
Yeah, I'm scared. Might still need to hold it, but
it's a pretty good sized one too. Third snake of the day, and it's a Southern Pacific. And this one's got a nice rattle to him. Hasn't lost any segments at all. And he's also got a nice little, I think he's got a green tinge to him, doesn't he?
yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to come out on camera, but
Probably not. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. But yeah, he hasn't moved at all. Or she.
yeah, it's cold under there. That's why.
Uh-huh.
This piece looks like so good, and like this is the first snake I've found under it, which is kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah, I've never found another one.
Interesting.
Like I've seen people find sheds, but like I've never found a snake under here.
But yeah, third snake of the day, a Southern Pacific. Maybe looks like a good 2.5 foot, maybe 3 feet, which is about average size for these snakes, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a normal sized adult, not big, not small.
But just right. Yeah. Sounds like the Goldilocks effect.
Yeah, this is the one that will kill you.
Yep.
Not too much, not too little, just right.
Yeah, really. Although too much of it will still kill you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes the big ones give you dry bites though. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. That seems pretty rare, doesn't it?
Most of them are dry bites, but you know, that's not a chance you want to take.
Nope.
If you get a rattlesnake a bite, even if you don't have anything in you should always treat it as an emergency.
Or just better still, like if you see a rattlesnake, just don't mess with it, period.
Yeah. We're doing this in the best way possible. We got snake hooks to lift this stuff and make sure we watch where we put our fingers, and we've got snake chaps on. So if the worst did happen, likely it would just strike our chaps and wouldn't envenomate us.
Exactly. But don't ever try this yourself at home. Just don't.
Yeah.
Because that's a surefire way to get yourself seriously hurt or killed. Because this snake has the potential to kill you. Yeah. There's no question about that one.
But rattlesnakes are probably one of the easiest animals to get along with that is life-threatening. You always want to get away. Most of the time they'll let you know they're there. So you just
hence
give them
the
space.
rattle.
Yeah, if you just give them space, you'll be fine.
Yep. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's deep in shed.
Is that the same one?
Yeah, I think it's the same one, but he's deep in shed. Fourth snake of the day, and it's a gopher snake, but he's deep in shed. You can see how his eyes are blue.
Yeah, that means he's gonna shed his skin soon. That's how they grow.
And the other thing is, when they shed like that and their eyes are blue, they can't see. So they practically are moving.
They can see,
blind.
but it's like having a, you know, like something over your eyes so that you can't see as well.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna leave this guy be and move on. But yeah, snake number 4. It's another San Diego gopher, deep in shed, subadult. Okay.
He's probably under there because of the moisture.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put it down.
Okay.
Actually, let me make sure he goes into the burrow. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Well,
Ooh, striped racer.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Striped racer.
He just came out of a hole.
You want me to grab him?
Get a safety shot really quick, and this is probably the weirdest ones. I got it.
I managed to just get a shot at him before he took off.
This is definitely the weirdest snake to see in this spot, given that it's a grassland.
They usually are also pretty bitey as far as racers go, but he's probably really cool.
He's gonna get bitey. He's just these are the cheetahs of the snake world. They're really fast, really alert snakes.
And unlike gopher snake, they don't constrict their prey or use venom like rattlesnakes. They overpower their prey.
Yeah, they literally just bite it and chase after it. They usually hunt lizards, so that's why they're quick and alert. They go really fast.
Yeah, that's their primary food source, but they'll also take on birds and small mammals like those mice we saw earlier.
It's actually pooping on me. That's the first time I've had one of these do that.
Really?
But then I haven't handled many that are cold, so that could be why.
Oh yeah, I can see.
No.
What, did he open his mouth?
No, he's
turning on you?
He's thinking about it. Whoa!
Yeah, they can get very wiry and whippy.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh! Yeah, I saw that.
Finally it happened. That's my first time
Snake
getting
bite?
bit by a snake.
At least it was harmless and not a rattlesnake, thank God.
I mean, if it was going to happen, this is going to be the snake for it. Because
oh, it actually pooped on itself. I actually saw some on his side.
Oh man, come on, not again.
Here, you want me to hold him?
No, it's fine.
I actually haven't held one of these in forever.
I honestly needed that bite because
yeah, and he pooped on your hand too.
Yeah, I know.
That's the one thing about racers, that usually when they see humans, they take off because they've got really good eyesight. But once you grab them, they can be very bitey, and they'll bite just about anywhere they can get their teeth on you.
Here's a cool visual thing about these guys. If you'll let me show it. On the belly, they have, in the front part, they have this really nice yellow belly.
Yeah, and then towards the tail it goes red or pinkish red, right?
Yeah, it's really weird. Not sure why it does that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's a good, like, what is it, 3-4 feet in length? That's about average size for this snake. And he's still pooping. Jiminy Christmas.
Let's see. Did it leave a mark? I think that might be it. I don't know if he left a mark on my finger.
I can't see it because it's covered.
I definitely felt his teeth going into me, but it was not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah.
So
nice, California striped racer.
Warmed up, but
this is actually a new species for the area too, because mostly we see Southern Pacifics and gopher snakes, but this is
There is one area here near Chaparral where I've seen striped racers in the past, but they're definitely more unusual, as they usually like to be in areas with like really a lot of bushes and stuff like that on this grassland. So this is honestly a really weird place to find one.
But still a really cool and interesting snake to find.
Yeah.
One that you don't actually see very often. And they usually are diurnal species, which means they're active during the day, right?
Yeah, they're active during the day, usually out in warm weather.
You don't normally see them underneath 10, don't you? I mean, this was an unusual one, because we normally find gophers and rattlers under 10, but not racers.
I've found them under 10 here, because they will use it if it's, you know, if they can gain thermoregulatory abilities from it. But
are you trying to get the poo off the tail? He seems to have calmed down a bit.
Yeah. I'm hoping that that one bite was all, and that he'll pose for me in a second. And if he
hopefully. It's still pretty cool. I don't think he's going to take off as fast as he normally would in the sun. But yeah, that's like snake number 5. California striped racer. Very nice. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and release this striped racer right back underneath his 10.
No, wrong way. Over here.
There we go.
Sweet.
Nice!
Yes, it is very
Weed is so You got so lucky, man. Look at that. A Southern Pacific. Max, my friend right here, just stepped right over a Southern Pacific. And he was right in the middle of eating a mice. And he was just sitting right there on the trailhead.
Yep. Always risk.
Yeah,
My leg's actually shaking because I was not expecting that at all.
good thing that he wasn't right in the middle of the trail.
He was right there.
He's off the side of the trail.
Well, he's off the
Now
side
he
of the
is.
trail now.
Now he is.
And it's a good thing he got something in his mouth.
Yeah. He must have just gotten it. He must have just killed it, and then he just came over and ate it.
It's
Well-
just a matter of the law of probability.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this is honestly, I'm kind of glad these things are happening because now I'm finally finding snakes in the open a lot, which I don't normally find them in the open a
Yes,
lot.
but if
So
you
it's
can
kinda-
find it in the open, eventually it won't be long before you get bit.
Yeah, but now I'm actually, my mind is saying you need to expect it because now I'm actually finding them in the open.
And this is why it pays so much to watch where you're stepping, because of stuff like that is going to happen. And even though this is a small rattler, he still can pose a big enough bite to kill you.
Yeah, the myth about the juveniles being more dangerous than the adults is completely false. But still, you wouldn't want to get bit by one. They could still kill you.
Yeah. And he's still going. I'm hoping he doesn't regurgitate the thing. I kind of feel bad now.
I think if he was going to, he would have already. So the fact that he hasn't means he's probably not going to.
Yeah. But that makes snake number 6. That's third Southern Pacific.
Oh, now it's happening.
Oh, now I really do feel bad, because now he's just going to regurgitate that food, and he's going to try and make a run for it. I think we should just back off and leave him be. I don't want him to regurgitate that thing.
Yeah. Come with me.
Look at him go, too. That makes, this is another gopher snake, a much bigger one. This is like, what, 3-4 footer?
Yeah, this is an adult. This is a typical size adult. Well, it's big, but yeah. This is how they normally are when they grow up.
Yeah. That makes it, what, snake number 6?
It's a track now. But yeah,
Let's see. We see 1, 2, 3
I
rattlesnakes.
think so. The
One striped
we
racer.
saw the one that was out in the open. So
Yeah,
this
that's the
is-
one I counted. Yeah, that was the one I
No,
counted.
this is snake number 7.
Yeah, nice. And 4 gophers. Nice.
He's being a good poser. What on earth?
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Actually, I might have to recount, because I think it's like somewhere around 6 or 7 snakes we've seen. I have to recount.
It's 7.
It's 7?
Yeah, you got to count the one we saw in the open.
Yeah, that was like, well, that was again, like 3 rattlers, 1 striped racer, and what, 3 or 4 gophers?
Yeah, good number. Actually, I have a habitat shot of this guy because he's posing so nicely.
Yeah. I'm going to get some shots of him too. Look at that. Wow, I've never seen a gopher with this kind
Yeah,
of
look at
patterning
this.
before.
He's got reduced orange and yellow, and he has striping. Oh man, he's good. Don't tell me he's going to be a bitey. I want to get some better pictures of him.
Hopefully not.
Can I get him?
If you want to, go for it. Wow. I've never seen a gopher with that kind of patterning before. Oh my god.
A bitey one.
That is definitely one of the coolest looking gopher snakes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Normally when they get the tail like this, they have like really dark, like brown or red color in addition to the like orange, but like he's completely missing that. This guy, like, I almost feel like it's a recessive trait, like that they
It definitely has to be.
well, I don't know the genetics, like, you know, honestly, these guys aren't model organisms, so they don't have a lot of genetic work done on them. I think most genetics on like snakes is either for taxonomy or for venom. I don't think they do a lot of genetics like just for what genes do what, because you know you need a big sample size.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true.
But it probably is just based on what I know about recessive traits. Yeah. Do you want to hold him for a bit? Yeah, he's definitely calmed down. He's not going to strike.
Sure. Time to go ahead and release this beautiful gopher right back into his little hidey hole. Or his tin, I should say.
Well, he's just using it. His hidey hole is probably what's underneath. I didn't see where he had a hole. Did he have a hole?
I didn't see. There he goes.
Maybe I'll just take a look, see if he has a hole under there. That's still going up.
No.
No, he doesn't have a hole.
Interesting.